Hey everyone, my chosen name is Yolotli X, but my family name is Antonio Zamora the Fourth. And Yolotli is a word in Nahuatl. It's a mean heart, corazón. I enjoy using my strength to help others to grow food. I always been a person who was always like in the outdoors, working with my dad landscaping, and I love using my strength and provide help that way and see each other grow food and eat it together, right? My activism started from living in the streets from Portland. I became a hitchhiker. It's an action. And I went out there in the world to see the world outside of Portland, but I ended up coming home. I took a boat ride from Panama to Colombia a long time ago after Occupy Wall Street to help build earthships with Chavistas and participate in actions from Shell No, and took a pause because I did a direct action with this against a hate group and several in a bus in 2019. But now my new direct action, and I have a call to action. We must urban farm for the climate strike and support local efforts and build tenacity with each other as neighbors. I'm really fortunate and privileged in other ways to be supported with urban farming education from Mudbone Grown. Mudbone Grown, Shantae and Art are amazing folks who helped me with a cohort program back in 2018, as many of us at the time were calling for the abolition of ICE. MERP is it's an acronym for the Municipal Eco Resiliency Project. The purpose of MERP is to scale urban farming for the climate strike as the initial aspiration. And it's become a community work around people who are participating in their own ways as neighbors. And we have several gardens. There is a place called Rainbow Ranch, and those people who have been gardening since 2011. Unfortunately, they're being evicted, so our chain is getting weakened. And we have an annual event with MERP for canning jam. We call it the canning extravaganza, and we just have a jam with harvesting the fruit in the city or the vegetables and share with each other. There were a lot of fruit in the city. You can go to fallingfruit.com. It's an interactive map, and it suggests we have 50 tons of falling fruit around the metro area. If you want help with that, we can send out Chineke and other supplies from MERP. Chineke is my motorhome. It's a 1986 motorhome, 20-foot plated, registered with the DMV, and I'm ready to roll. We also have the spring gathering that happens about every April near the equinox. It'd be great to have everyone gather again. Like last year, we had revolutionaries and urban farmers and people who grow food. We even had mosquito fleet out there. It was really an amazing way to demonstrate what real climate justice could be in these times. MERP has a music anthem, and Talilo, Wasla, and Mike Crenshaw, Tony Hill were very kind and very powerful artists in the local Portland area to make this video for the urban farm movement and food justice. There were a lot of opportunities to urban farm around the city, like Mudbone Grown in Corbett, but there's also really amazing people who are involved in the Vivian Barnett Fellowship, dedicated to a woman called Vivian Barnett here in Portland, a black woman who did the green fingers a long time ago. She brought the conversation about race and food justice together. We live in a municipal area, and Zapatistas say autonomous municipal area. I've been to a lot of autonomous zones and lived among people who put that together. The La Sade is another example out in France. That was the land of Habitat Farms, and it was being supported by artists, ecologists, farmers obviously, and revolutionaries. And it's just an opportunity if we would take that time and think about that kind of third space, coupling people who grow and people who have some dialectical thinking together for the benefit of the community. Know who's actually in your neighborhood, who's growing food, and eventually talk about pod mapping. Contact people online on Instagram who are doing the similar things in Portland at least, so we could build an autonomous municipal area for activism and direct action around this. And there we can build together for an amazing climate strike for the people. Hope is abundant and resistance is everywhere. Oh ho!
MERP, MERP.
MERP, MERP.